Good day, everybody. That's Kevin Quality waving over there. I'm Vince Spoto, and this is my playthrough of Dark Souls 3. Or maybe a playthrough, I guess. But I guess it is my playthrough. And it's Kevin's too. It's Kevin's too. So I have this bad habit of selling items that I think I'm purchasing. No, of kind of leaving the game after, like, you know, but I have now like a pending boss fight. And it's like, oh, I got to get my chops back. But that's okay. I'll get the chops back on camera, maybe, if I have actually ever had what you call chops. So I'm just going to buy a ton of these. Because I guess the little guy, I'm going to buy whatever I can of these. I guess the younger brother, because we're doing the twin princes. Don't get them mistaken with the demon princes, because they're later. But yeah, we're good with that. So, ooh.
Ashen one.
Okay, thanks. Don't look badass. Look at this. Cool. So we have that. I don't think we have any NPCs. See, we just have the boss left to do after all that we have done. And it's been a lot of fun, actually. But I do say that it's been going a little bit fast. You know, if I was to critique this Dark Souls 3, I think after the dancer, that whole part kind of gets, I guess a little bit linear. You know, it just has branches and then the branch to the end. However, the archives are amazing. I think Lothric Castle was also really cool. But it is a little bit sparse, but maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Like, I get it, like, in that way. Maybe, you know, like theme-wise and all that. Or it also could be that I've just enjoyed it, and we had, like, you know, fun weapons to use and all that. Anyway, instead of talking, this is the setup I was dreaming of. So we're going to use the Ring of Favor and Protection. Let's give it a whirl. I know that there's a little bit of lightning weakness with the brothers, but not the older one. I think he's just physical damage. But I'm fine with that because we're using our longsword, which is refined, and our stats are pretty good, right? Lastly, I think because this boss is kind of like there's a lot of dodging involved. I think we should use the Chloranthy ring, right? So that's the setup that I feel comfortable with. But we might have to swap out the Ring of Favor and Protection for something else. But let's see what the Prisoner's Chain gives us. It's a little better. I think the Prisoner's Chain might work out better for us. But there's something having to do with a negative with that. But let's give it a whirl. Who cares? So I was wondering, too, if when I put the Pyromancy helm on, that one, I wonder if there is a hood that renders with it. So let's give it a try. Oh, it's right there. Oh, there's no hood, unfortunately. Maybe with another type, you know, or it just doesn't. Or it has to be maybe a sorcerer style. But that looks kind of cool, though, too, doesn't it? I like that. All right, let's just wear that one. That's the Hood of Prayer. It looks very cool. I don't think I've ever had that before, but let's kind of lighten our load until we get under 30, which I think it's very possible. What are these? Oh, Havel's gauntlets. That's right, yeah. So the Pyromancy ones get us down right away. So, wow. So that's under 30, and it seems like we're pretty strong, unless, you know, but that's our, oh, you know why? I can't, we're not going to be able to wear that. Because I still have to put on a weapon and a shield. You know, oh my god, I've been making the silliest things. And I want to put a shield on because I feel comfortable with it. And I'm a sword and board guy. I like Dark Souls for that. Again, I lost my favorite shield, Silver Crest. Okay, now let us wither down our loincloth. Okay, it's getting very close now, but look how terrible our legs look. But do we have anything lighter? I don't think so. I'm just going to zip by real quick. I don't think so. I think those are the lightest things that we can get. Right? Yeah. Okay. Now we could do the same with the gauntlets. And oh, so close. I like that. Okay, I think those must have been the least amount, because those are just too much. It's amazing what a difference. So we have those gauntlets, and we're so close. I think the helm might do it, and I think it would be this one. Oh my God, so close. Oh, there we go. We're going to do this. We're not as pretty, but we're within the limits of the ring. And it's a little different because I've been always using the same kind of outfit for that. So we're good to go. I think the last thing I have to do is unequip all this stuff. Am I going to use fire sword? No. And I think do we have a bone shard? No. Do we have a shard? I think we have a shard. Shouldn't we have 15? I must have missed one, maybe. But maybe I do have it, and I have to put it in. I think we got it at when we beat the. Ooh.
What?
Okay, so did I?
Pretty.
Oh, maybe the bone shard. What's the value? I forgot which one is which. Let's see if I have a bone shard. I don't know if I do or not. Burn undead bone shard. I can't. So, I don't know what the. Oh, it's 14. I see. I just had to set the fire. So I didn't miss one. That threw me up for a loop, right? But we don't need. Yeah, we're not going to need. I'm not going to. I think the 14 should be enough. Okay. So I'll move Kevin out of there so he stops bouncing up and down. Let's put on some gold pine resin. And there's our setup for the Twin Princess. Let's go. And as always, this could be a long time, or this could be not too long time. But really, the bonfire I like to use is the Grandslayer's Armor's bonfire. Yeah. Because you just walk through the boss arena, and there's a shortcut right there, and there's absolutely no enemies. It's a little bit of time. That's what it takes. And you sometimes get mixed up, or I got mixed up with the... Sorry, I was just making sure I was recording my audio. But sometimes I get mixed up with the elevators, and I have been trapped, and I had to go down. And that's the elevator that you use when we got that last Titanite slab. You know, it's a double elevator, so you have to kind of keep track in your head where it is, because they're identical. I can't see any distinguishing marks between the two. And kudos if you guys can. You know. So this is the boss run, guys. You know, this is... when you guys get here, and I'm sure a lot of you already have played this, you know, with various setups and all that. You know, I was thinking because I'm enjoying the online activity, meaning like Reddit and YouTube. There's so much in this game, isn't there? And you know, there's so many. You know, you have to play this way and that way. Thing, and to a degree I get it. You know, you have to help players and all that kind of thing, but I'm on the fence where you have to sort of experience it for yourself and create your own player that manages to work for you. But of course, if there's a roadblock, because I've used it too, if there's a roadblock, you know, go online, figure it out, you know. But I think when it comes to build and things that you want to do, go do them. Go enjoy yourself. But if there's something terribly wrong or you're stuck, go online. It's okay. You know, that's what this is all for. But I don't know if I'm ambered. I am not. But Ceres is here. You could, you know, get her in for the fight. But in any way, her series or her quest is over if, well, when you beat this fight. We'll eventually beat it because, you know, the programmers made it so we could beat it. It's the amount of attempts that matter. So let's give it a whirl. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Quality and the Twin Princes. Hopefully it goes well. I totally forgot how to do everything here.
Oh dear. Another dogged contender. Welcome, unkindled one.
But I do remember that I won by the skin of my teeth the last time.
Mind you, the mantle of Lord
You know, it's a
interests me
really
none.
hard fight for me.
The Firelink
But
curse,
it's how do I say it?
legacy of Lords.
Challenging, entertaining. It gets
Let it all fade
my
into
my heart pumping. It's a great fight.
You've done quite enough. Now have your rest.
Got me. Scoundrel.
This spot,
Oh, he got me.
grave, but you may rest.
Oh, for me to.
This spot,
Oh, I got caught healing.
this spot marks our grave, but you may rest. This spot marks our grave, but you may rest here.
Well, I guess I had to just concentrate a little bit, and I finally got him.
Dear brother.
But I just kept on having a hard time with his moveset, you know. This one's probably not going to be all that great either.
Brother, unyielding sword of Lothric's prince. Rise if you would, for that is our curse.
Neat, but also kind of creepy. All right, well, we'll see how this goes. It's a good thing I missed that. I gotta stop trying to hit him twice. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Dear brother. My words, Ashen One. You remain among the accursed.
That was intense. Yes, and our amber is restored, ladies and gentlemen. You know what, guys? I need a drink. It had a rough start with the young prince there. But then it kind of clicked that I should be a little bit more aggressive with these guys because I have a long sword and hang on. Long swords are good for like a couple of repetitive hits, you know, and I also wanted to be a little bit more risky as well since I have such high damage, right? And it kind of paid off. It paid off. It was really just you had to manage the greed. But that was like so cool, guys. Right? And listen, I got a list of things to do now. So let's go to Firelink Shrine and collect up on all these wonderful souls that we just collected. And listen, I made another list. All right. It's just that I can't really read it because it's a little bit dark in my room. But let me get my cell phone out. Okay, let's just do one thing at a time. And okay, we'll do that. So we have all the souls of the Lord, and we are going to get into the finale. Whoa! Sorry, Giba. I'll just do this. We are probably going to get into the finale.
Welcome home, Ashen One.
But for now, let us just level up and take care of a few
Then
things.
touch the darkness, take no-
Okay. So we get one more. One more. It's getting expensive to level up, eh? And, you know, I think we probably have 20,000 in souls.
Ashen One.
So let's just see something. I'm going to purchase or sell items here. I know. I will remember that I'm in the sell option. And look how many 20,000 soul items I have. So I think that's a good for a
Ashen
level.
One. Bish.
Okay, Ashen One.
Welks.
What do I say about that boss fight?
Very
Let
well. Then take
me just level up one last time here, just to get rid of my souls here. And are we at 32? Yeah, so 33 vigor. I've enjoyed leveling up this way, by the way. It's been pretty cool. And 5,000 at this level, at this point, it doesn't matter, right? Who cares right now? So let's dress up, because I was looking so awesome before. I don't remember my gauntlets. I don't remember the gauntlets I had, but let's do the Black Knights. And I don't really remember my leggings, but they were so cool. But let's put something on that looks cool. Oh, how about this? Oh, those look kind of cool. All right, well, okay, that looks all around cool. Right. So we are still at 55%. How's this possible? Okay. Okay, let's do this. Set this up. Put some rings on and get ready to go out into the world. You know. So the boss fight, yeah, I really enjoy it. You know, it isn't. Is it a gimmick? It's not really a gimmick. It's just the type of boss that it is. You know, whatever. I can't find my bow because I'm kind of high off of that boss fight. Where are the bows, really? Come on, guys. Oh, there they are. So I have a +8 bow, yeah. And I guess my pyromancy flame as well. It should be up here somewhere as well. I got a lot of items, eh? Pyromancy flame. That is excellent. I'm happy with these. Now for the rings. I guess the prisoner chain is doing its job, I have to say. Where are we going in the future? But for now, let's not worry about the future. Let us put on... Oh my gosh, I can't decide what to put on. Let's put on the Ring of the Evil Eye for fun. And we will put on the Leo Ring. All right, cool. Very cool. All right. So what were the first things that I wanted to do? I want to go get the Claymore. And I think I'm strong enough that it would be... I'll probably have to disrobe for it. But maybe not. We'll see. Let's go to one of the original bonfires. I think it was this one here. And we're going to finally go get those items. And honestly, I don't remember... I think the last time I did this, that dragon wasn't there. And that is after I completed the dragon area. And then that dragon that was there wasn't there anymore. But I could also be spun, and I forgot to go get the items, and I already took care of that dragon on top of the Claymore castle there. That is also a possibility, because I can do those types of things. But we shall see. We shall see. Let's get down in here. And I still don't want to fight this knight if I don't have to. All right, see you later, guy. And I have this guy here. That is really just a little puff pastry. And you see, the dragon isn't there. And I didn't do anything for the dragon not to go. So I guess it seems like that eventually the dragon disappears. You know, cool, right? And these guys are just like air now. Oh, I thought that was the knight. But what is that? Oh, that's just his drop. The knight, you know, and no matter how high leveled you might think that you get, every enemy could still kill you. It doesn't matter. You still got to take it easy. Even though these guys are like puff to us right now. Like they didn't even feel anything. But oh my god, are they ever deadly when you first get here, aren't they? He's still pretty beefy, hey? I gave him some good shots there. So I guess the dragon disappears, guys. You know, that's pretty cool. So there's no real need to... There's the club. there's an EMBER, which is always handy. And over here is the famous Claymore. The Claymore, ladies and gentlemen. Is this an item or is it? No, it's an item here too. Large soul of deserted corpse. Very cool. So this item, this area here, if you don't want to play with the Claymore, come back later. It's tray easy. Oh, I missed that. All right, I guess we could just use a bone. And we'll just go here. Now, with that completed, I have Sirius's quest. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have went. I should have just went to Firelink Shrine. Gosh. So we'll go to Firelink Shrine. We'll go to Firelink Shrine, and we will go to Sirius's grave, which sounds terrible, doesn't it? But that's how these NPC things always kind of turn out. All right, so off to Firelink Shrine again. Boo-boo on my part. We could have already been there, but no big deal. Also, with the Lothric fight, the Twin Princes, I kind of just got fed up, and it's like, okay, you know what? I just want to beat these guys, because it's just a boss fight. You know, it's not like I don't know. It's okay. I just wanted to kind of get rid of that one in a way. I'm not sure why. So yeah, let's go out to Firelink. Let's go out to the shrine, to the outskirts here, wherever the exit is. Where's the exit to the shrine, guys? Can someone please tell me? I think it's right here. No, this is the wrong way. This is the right. It's right here, this way. Right? Firelink Shrine. Oh, yeah, right here. It's terrible how I get mixed up all the time. We'll just have to sit here a little bit. I think they do this so the loading screen's not so long. But if you stand here, they'll load in. It'll load in. At least I think it will. There we go. All right. So here we are, and I think it's I'm not sure. We have to do a little searching, honestly, because it might be here someplace. There's a doggy here as usual. The grave does have significance, and I just don't know the lore. I mean, you don't have to look it up. I think I see it there. I'm not sure. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find it. I think it's right here. Right? I think by our grandfather's grave. Right. What does he give out? A fading soul. Cool. Right here. Sad, right? Serious. And she gives us a sunless talisman. We'll say goodbye to a good friend here. She won't be able to acknowledge what we've done now because she's died. And what we're going to do now is something that she never wanted us to do. But now that she's no longer with us in this playthrough, she won't know. And I'm not. Oh no! I did it right. Now we have to go to. We're going to do Rosaria's bedchamber, and now we're going to do what's his name's quest. I call it Rosaria's quest, but we'll see his name. I forgot his name. He's the guy that gives us the cracked red eye orb, and he also introduced us, I believe, to Rosaria. Not introduced us per se, but he was the one that, yeah, I guess he did. Like, he sort of pointed the direction. At least I think he did. So you guys could correct me if I'm wrong, but he is affiliated clearly with this covenant, and if you don't know what the significance of Rosaria is, you can come here and you see how the fire and there's an enemy nearby? I don't think I could rest at this fire, right? And there's something having to do with this guy too. I think this is the pickaxe woman. Yeah, Hazel, the pickaxe. It's there anyway. I sold one, didn't I, before? And yet another crown. But anyway, she must have been the enemy, and now the fire works now. But what we're going to do, Rosaria also respects. So if you guys want to respect, you can. So here, we're going to finish a quest line. And what happens is if I offer a pale tongue, which I have, I'll give one, right? It sets off a chain of events, right? And now that I leave, you'll see that there is a visitor here.
So, you've chosen to serve Rosaria after all. She will be pleased with me for finding her another finger. But be warned, my friend. Rosaria's fingers need only fetch tongues for their mistress. Otherwise, we are free, unchained. Like Yellowfinger, you can choose to believe that all fingers share camaraderie. But do not force your romance upon the rest of us.
Nice guy.
Rosaria's fingers need only fetch tongues for their mistress. Otherwise, we are free, unchained. You are free to believe that all fingers share camaraderie. But do not force your romance upon the rest of us. Rosaria's finger...
Okay, so that's all he says. Now, if I reload this area, and I believe I should do it with the coiled sword fragment, and I will just return to the bonfire last rest of that, which I believe is this one, right? Didn't I? I must have came here, right? I know that I traveled here, but I don't think I actually rested there. I think that counts as a rest, though. But if not, we'll just go back to the area, and you'll see what happens. I used the Black Bow of Ferris the last playthrough. It was really nice. I found it a little bit heavy for how I like my characters. That's why I use the short bow. I don't even know. I should check if I have a composite bow, but I'm enjoying the short bow because that's the one I'm leveling up anyway. So see what happens is that that dude, I forgot his name. Gosh darn it, who we were just speaking with. He kills Rosaria, takes her soul, and we're left with a black eye orb. Cool. All your functions with Rosaria still function. Like everything still works, even though she's not there anymore, or her soul isn't there. I guess you use her body to respec. Who knows? But that's that. So this is sort of like a little bit of a quest line throwback from one of the NPCs in Dark Souls 1, I forgot his name now. Lothric, yeah. And you had to go to Anor Londo to kind of get ganked by 3 of him. So it was like a 3-on-1 battle, and you had to win for you to get your Firekeeper back to Firelink Shrine. In this case, it's you can give the soul back to Rosaria, or you can transpose it to... let's go. We'll try to figure that out. We're going to transpose it this time. So now that we did that, we're going to travel to Aldridge, the Devourer of Gods bonfire. And again, this is an NPC quest fight. It's an NPC fight. So again, this could take me longer than the Twin Princes did. Right? So we'll see how it goes, but maybe I will fire up for him as well to give you guys a little something else to look at. Oh, just made the elevator. These elevators are zippy. right? And he is in here. He's in this chamber. But you have to, yeah, you see? You feel the black eye orb quivering. That's what happened in Dark Souls 1. So when you do see that and you are in the area, you are obliged to give it a shot. I think I'm going to equip it. I don't know if I can even. Oh, I can. Cool. So let's use it. And this is also a little creepy because he goes a little bit on and on. I think he has some misdirected love for Rosaria. He doesn't want anybody to taint her. So I think it gets a little bit funny with everything here. You know, but that happens to dudes sometimes with girls.
And want to ravage her soul as well. I sowed the seeds, I'll prune the mess. I, Leonard, swear so upon my vows to the goddess. No one will despoil her soul. Certainly no beast wrapped in human skin. Blessed Rosaria.
I just kind of spammed him to death, really. He was kind of, maybe we're just overpowered. We were supposed to do this earlier, but I didn't want to get Sirius mad. I didn't want her to get mad at me. I care for her too much. So we have the Soul of Rosaria, the Crescent Moon Sword, and the Silver Mask, which is really cool. All right, so those are our gifts for fulfilling you know, that NPC quest, I guess. So let's go to the Shrine biome, the bonfire, and we'll find out what we can do with that soul. All right, where's Lilith over there? My good friend. Is he still here, or has he gone away? He's still here.
Aha, that so happened.
Okay, let's see what we can get for Rosaria's soul. I think it's Bountiful Sunlight. Ooh, and we have Lothric's stuff too. Very cool. Lothric's Great Sword. We should definitely try that out. And the Soul of the Twin Princes. That's very cool. Oh my gosh. And what else can we get for Rosaria? Is that it for Rosaria's soul? Did I miss one? I'm just checking to see if there's anything more with Rosaria's soul. I like the Twin Princess stuff. That's pretty cool stuff. I guess it's really just this. You know, I could be missing something. I don't know what I should do. Should I get this sword? But you see, there's 14 faith requirement for that, and this is just a dex weapon. So I'm going to get. Well, maybe it's a strength weapon, but I'm going to get this one. That's for sure. And in this case, let's just get the Bountiful Sunlight. We're going to have to collect it anyway. Maybe we'll do a faith build. I'll respect for faith. I don't know.
Now, do not be away over long.
All right. I kind of want to check this sword out to see what it does, because I've been sort of excited to check these swords out because they've been sort of fantastic. They sort of have fantastic moves in a way, you know. I forgot what it was called. Gosh darn it. Oh, here it is. Is this it? Yeah, Lorien's Greatsword. Look. This is the one that he's killed. He killed us like 4 times with. And it looks like I got the specs for it. Okay, that's definitely cool. Right, let's see what the 2 hands are. Okay. It's got like a running... Okay, it's got like a rolling. And, oh, it's got a rolling poke. That's always awesome. And what is this at? Whoa! And so, okay, so let's... Okay, this is the the weapon art. Very cool. All right, this is quite an amazing weapon. There's so many awesome weapons in this game, you know. I don't know if this does anything. No, it does not. It's the same. Okay. All right, guys, that's pretty cool, right? Let's put it away before we burn other people with it. All right. Down boy. Down boy. Okay, that is so cool. So let's go put the last soul on the chair, on the throne, which is over there. It's way over there. He's got the big one. The twins got the big one. At least I think I did it all. We'll know right away. See the lady. My lady down there. Let me get a drink of water. You know what? Oh my god, I can't believe we're at the end of the game. It's ridiculous. Right? And there's his little head. Little head, big chair for a little head. No, I'm just teasing. It's quite a weary, crazy looking sight, actually. Weird. Cool crown, though. It's actually rendered rather nicely. All right, so let's go see what the Keeper has to say.
The 5 lords sit their 5 thrones, all thanks to thee, most worthy of lords. Ashen One, with the lords as thy witness, bend thy knee afore the bonfire's coiled sword, and let the lords' embers acknowledge thee as their true heir, a true lord, fit to link the fire. Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Kevin couldn't look cooler right now. Kevin, you're so cool. Oh my gosh.
Noble lords of Cinder, the fire fades. And the lords go without thrones. Surrender your fires to the true heir.
Oh, I never noticed that there was movement, like, you know, turbulence on the character models. It was cool.
Let him grant death to the old gods of Lordran, deliverers of the first flame.
Now, when it comes to lore and all that kind of stuff, I really don't get this place, because this is like the third Firelink Shrine, you know. And if I go around because I'm curious. And I know that everyone does this probably, but like, well, maybe I should just put it on my other, oops. Put it on my other, it's better on the left hand because I can make it brighter as opposed to attacking. But you can attack with the left hand, by the way. You just hit the left trigger button and you attack a little bit. But see how if you hit the left bumper button, it gets a little brighter. So, okay. Well, I think everything is closed off, really. And I know there's some stairs and these old thrones, but I don't get it, really. It doesn't let you go outside anywhere, I don't think. Or does it? Yeah, that's where we have to end up going. But you see, it's all just closed off. So, and was there a bonfire here to light? There is, isn't there? Yeah, so I light this bonfire, and there's a bonfire, right? Then I just have to go outside, and there's another bonfire, but it transports me to elsewhere. But look at this place. It's like the Dreg Heap, right? How amazing. I try to go a little slow. But what craft this is and storytelling. The sun, the dark sign. And what it means whatever it is to you. Beautiful mountains. You know, this game is quite a beautiful fantasy game. They're very good with lore, you know, and piecing worlds together that make a world that have rules, you know? It's cool. It's well done. And here we go, guys. We're here at the Kiln of the First Flame. And that will take us to the Dreg Heap, guys. You know? And I'm going to make this little trip just to sort of make a statement as well, because, you know, level-wise and timing-wise and progression-wise, it doesn't make sense to take on the Lord of Cinder now, okay? But this is, say I don't have, you don't, if you don't do Sirius's quest, by the way, you don't get any help for the Lord here. So there he is. There's our man. He is waiting for us, you know, for the boss fight. However, we're not going to fight him. And why? Because this is the Fire Fades edition, and Kevin has to collect some fire. He has to collect some blood. And I believe he has to take care of a whole world, you know, still. And we're going to travel there now, before we end the game. Because we were hollow, you see, and we kind of forgot, or Kevin forgot, that there was one last thing that we had to do. Because he did have a promise. It's vague, but he promised a small creature that he would bring fire to her world. And he also promised he would bring her blood as well. And we'll see how it ends for Kevin. And in the meantime, I'm just going to strap in and have fun.
Merciful goddess, mother of the forlorn, who have no place to call their own, please bear witness to our resolve. Fire for Ariandel. Fire for Ariandel. And the ash to kindle flame. Wait, you've the same scent as that woman. Then you must be an action one. You must be. Oh.
He's excited about that.
You don't know how long I've searched. Oh. Oh, don't mind me. Didn't mean to fall apart. Now, Ashen One, I have a kindness to ask of you. My lady lives in the cold land of Ariandel. I need you to show her flame. A proper flame that will burn the rot away. If you truly are ash, then it must be fire that you seek.
Oh, I'll accept it.
Thank you. They of ash never fail. Just a moment, then. The painting of Ariandel. Well, rotted scrap of it, that is. Go on. Take it. Touch it. Then the ashes were too.
Wow, the theatrics, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I know this episode has a lot of cutscenes, I guess, or theatrics, but you know, it's not. There isn't very much in this game. It's actually a breath of fresh air, isn't it? Them, you know, not bashing a story down our throats. It's nice. You know, I just like to take the bits and pieces that I feel for and work on them. You know, that's what I like about this type of storytelling. And speaking of storytelling, here's some more.
Have you just arrived? How very unusual. Just how long has it been? Rejoice, my new friend, for this is a true haven of the forlorn, the cold and gentle painted world of Ariandel. Quick, go along. Find one for yourself, a sweetly rotting bed to lie upon. Yes, of course. You're no exception. We've all seen terrible things. But you're safe now. Let it ease your burden. Ariandel will make a fine home for you. So, go on ahead. Find one for yourself. a sweetly rotting bed to lie upon. Quick, go along. Find one for yourself, as sweetly quick as...
Okay. Creepy, right? So I guess the good old painting is rotting, and we're the protagonist to kind of bring it back to where it's supposed to go. I believe the fire has to actually burn the painting away. Then the blood is used as pigment to create another world, because it seems like in Dark Souls there has to be an existing painted world for some type of balance in order for the Dark Souls world to work. It's kind of cool, right? But lastly, I guess before we call it quits, I think that maybe we'll go back to a little bit of healing. And I think I'm going to use the Ring of the Evil Eye just for fun, and I will put the healing ring on and work from there. That should do it. Okay. And we are going to use elementals, so that means that we're going to get our very cool refined Drake Blood Great Sword plus 10, which is, oh my gosh, so wicked. And we're also just going to put our shield on. We're going to put our... Oh, we also need our Pyromancy Flame too. So our trusty Crest shield, and we're going to put our flame on. And I think I'm overweight already. How's that possible? Oh, because of the what do you call? Oh, no. I should be fine. What was I saying? We're going to get our flame on, which is right there, which is at +8. Oh gosh, and I probably can put the bow on. Sorry guys, I keep on going the wrong way. Our bow, put on some arrows, and where are we at? Oh yeah. So here we go, guys. Put up some gear, and this is how we're going to look like to take on the painted world. And I just remembered I forgot something in the regular world. But you know what, guys? We'll take care of that next time, because I think you've been with me a little bit too long this time. Kevin, your performance has been spectacular, and you look so awesome in your grandeur right now. I want to kiss you. Okay, that was a little bit weird. I'm sorry, Kevin. I'm in Spoto, guys. Thanks for watching my playthrough of DS3. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.